Hi, and welcome to day number 4 of December Days. My name is Tracy Walker of the Scrapping Studio, and this is day number 3. And this was a one-page spread out of the Magic of Christmas Project Playbook. Love these. I kind of sometimes just use them as the starting point. So we did project number 3, and we took it from a one-page layout to a 2-page layout for that. So then today we are on day 4, so we're going to do the last layout in this book. And this is a one-page layout that I'm going to kind of do into a 2-page. And we may need to find, I don't know, we'll see with the angels and stuff what we'll do. So what I've done is, so the original had all these. So it's this, and then this. And then what I did is I took the leftovers and I gutted, if you look, I have gutted the back of this so I can use that. And I'm gonna show you how to gut here in a second. I should have taken all that off before we started. So what my plan is I'm gonna take this, which is an 8.5 by 8.5, and I'm gonna swap these. So I'm gonna make this 8.5 by 8.5. And I kind of put it backwards just because then I can see. So we got an 8.5. It's not very off. So here's an 8.5, and that's a scrap. And that is another scrap. And then what we're going to do also is, this one is not gutted, and this is beautiful paper on the other side. So what I'm going to do, I am going to flip this around because it makes it easier for me. I'm going to do this at 1 inch. So I'm going to line up the side. There's a line on the side here, and I'm going to line it up 1 inch from the top and kind of go all the way down to 1 inch from the bottom. All right. And then I'm going to turn and do the same thing. So this one's kind of nice because then I can say, okay, this is where that started. And I'm going to go all the way down to there. And this one's a little bit trickier because it's the paper is smaller, so I may have to go back and do a little bit more trimming. Sometimes I'd rather undercut than overcut. You can also do clips as well. Okay, let's see where we're at on that. So actually it turned out pretty good. And this one's a little bit off. This is side. So just take scissors and do some handy dandy trimming. All right. And it's going to get covered, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to put that over there. So then we've got this, and then this on top. I probably, oh well, let's see. Is this the right? I don't know. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not the right piece. This is the right piece. Okay. So then we have this and this. That is going to go over there. That is going to go right here. So they're similar, but a little bit different, which is fine. So I'm going to I could also get this as well if I wanted to. But I'm not for time's sake. Get my little adhesive out. All right. Let's see if I can get this to concentrating. There we go. And then we'll do the same. Now, if I really wanted to, I could probably get some more out of the back of that, but I think we're good on that part. Okay. There we go. All right, and then this, get the little piece out. So it looks like this is going to be, make sure I get the ribbons going the right way, about an inch up and about a quarter of an inch over. So that works. And then it's 4x4 photos. Pull out my pad. Get those lined up. Let's see here. There we go. Now on repositionable tape, if you notice, like it does come up, but it will take some of the color with you with it. So you just have to make sure as well. Get that. All right. Put that aside for a minute. All right. So now this one also at the bottom has the lights and stuff. So we need to decide what to do, as well as the angels. So the angels sit right there. Looks like what I might do is just, I'm going to do half on one side, half on the other. And if I want to cut more, I can. So I'm going to cut. So how many? I'm going to leave 4 up here. Looks like there was 4 or 5, but we're going to adapt since we're doing that. And then I'll just put them right here. And then these 2, we'll put them down here. Like that. Okay. Now on this side, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to use the cranberry. Let's see. So this one is up like that. So I want this one, I'm going to kind of do like the opposite. So it almost looks like it's kind of in the middle. So we'll just do, okay. And then get those angels. This one's a little bit. Let's see if I can get this to line up better. There we go. I'll make that a little bit. Oops. All right, let's see if that's better. I can't get my, all right, that's better. That's a little more lined up. And that. And then, uh-oh. The other 2 angels disappeared. Oh, there they are. See, they're always stuck on the back of something. Okay, so let's get this. Oops, wrong side. I think I'll just put them right like that. Okay. Now, the question is, if I just do that on that side, the other thing I could look at is, what other do I have? I have the greenery. I thought about one point, you could still make these, have that go there. May have to move this guy up a little bit. Let's move him up. Let's move these guys up. Right there. All right. There we go. That right there. All right. So now this side, we can put, looks like, kind of just where we can kind of wrap it around it, like so. And it like grabbed my shirt. Okay, like that. And like that. And then have it pulled this way. There we go. So this side could do that. And then this side could be a little bit different. You have that, and then this goes underneath as well. And then what other, let's see, find my little, what else it needs in here is, it had the angel, this, this. Now, I could use like that to match the other side and maybe do something with that. And then this says Christmas morning, which is this side. Okay. So if we do this side like this, then we could do, let me get this back out. All right, so I feel like though this should be up here, but the question is I don't think that's gonna work because I need space because of the saying for that. All right, and then this side has, that really covers it. That's okay. I'm gonna put that there. And then, so the other thing we could do, and this is just a thought, is we put Christmas morning here and then have lights going like that and like that. So then let's get one, that's 2, 3, and 4. Let's put those back. I'm kind of liking this other idea better. All right. Let's get the right tape runner after I said, you know, it's green and I just grabbed the blue one. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Like that. All right. And let's see, I can move. Oops. This guy over slightly because there we go. That's better. And then this one right here. Okay, so then we could do Christmas morning here. These here, like that. And then since I don't have any more ribbon, I'm just going to take the ribbon off. All right. So do that there. So then this and this can still go here. We've got the angels. And then, let's see, I'm going to actually, one thing I am going to do. All right. What if we, no, I still want that there. Put the angels such that those angels are all, oops, picking up the wrong piece. Just trying to figure out where I cut these and just put it back together again. So it's just one strip along there. Okay. So this, that's a tough one. Okay, so if we have this here, and then take this one and go across here like so. All right, and then this guy across here. There we go. What I might do, this one is going to be off. There we go. Might have to put more adhesive on it. Well, I think we're good though. Should have waited to cut these last, but that's okay. All right. There we go. We got angels going across like that. And then I'm trying to see on the stickers, is there any? I think you're good. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's get this adhered down. Make sure I get it such that it's all the way. Got some like piece of something there. Okay. And then I'm only going to put adhesive on the bottom here. So then I could tuck a picture in underneath. And then I'm going to foam tape this guy up and get my scissors here. And save that for later. Put the angel right there. All right, so that. This guy here. And this guy right here. There we go. And then Christmas morning. Put some foam tape on that. What's nice about having like the whole thing is I can cut any size strip I want. There we go. And then there we go. I'll put the Christmas morning on there, and then we'll kind of look and see where we are at. Okay. There we go. Yep. I know this guy looks kind of fun to put somewhere, but I don't think so. Not this one. Okay. So let's look at this one. So so what we've changed is we've put one strip there and then the other two on this side with the Christmas morning. And then this is a 2-page spread that holds 8 pictures. You've got some room for some journaling right here for that. And then I think it looks great. So this was layout number 4 and day 4 of Days in December. And this also finishes the Magic of Christmas project playbook. So we've got some stickers. We've got lots of embellishments. Let me show you what I've got. All these embellishments. I've got not a lot of paper, but I've got enough paper that I could make a really cute strip border. Just need to like do some trimming on this stuff to get some more strips. I've got some here. I've got more of that, more strips here. So on day this is day 4. So on day 5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I make a strips border with some of this stuff that I have left that are super simple and easy to do. So once again, thanks for joining me. My name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. To connect with me, I'll put all the information below with my events that are coming in 2026. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.